All right, 1039, we are finding the volume of each of these pyramids. So you can tell we have a pyramid here that has a rectangular base. We have a pyramid here that has a triangular base. Now, the volume, interestingly enough, for any pyramid is going to be 1/3 area of the base times the height. Now that capital B, remember, means area of the base. Not base, but area of the base. So that's an important distinction we have to remember. All right, let's take a look at A. So again, our formula is V equals 1/3 area of the base times height. All we have to do is plug it in now. So volume equals 1/3. So what is my area of the base? It looks like my base here is rectangular. So it is a 10 by 8 rectangle. How do we find the area of a rectangle? Well, it's length times width, which means it's going to be 10 times 8, which is 80. So our area of the base is 80. So 1/3 times 80, and then times the height. And the height you can see here is 6 inches. All right, so once we have that, we can go ahead and put it into our calculator. Exactly as it's written, so we'll do 1/3 parenthesis 80 end parenthesis and parenthesis 6 and parenthesis enter. All right, so it looks like the volume of our rectangular pyramid is 160 inches cubed. All right, so you want to make sure that you have all of this written down before you move on to the next one. And once you have that, we'll go ahead and take a look at part B. All right, so remember, the great thing about a pyramid is that no matter what shape its base is, it's going to be 1/3 base times the height. So it could be a triangle, it could be a square, it could be rectangular, it could be a pentagon, it could be a hexagon, any base, and it's still going to be 1/3 base times height. So that's really a pretty cool thing. All right, so again, for part B here, we know our volume formula is 1/3 of the area of the base times height. And the area of our base. Okay, so this is where we want to be careful. For B, we have a triangle. So finding the area of a triangle is definitely different than finding the area of a rectangle as we did in part A. So to find the area of a triangle, that is 1/2 of the base times the height. All right, and in this case, oops. All right, so in this case, let's go ahead and plug in for the area. So the area is going to be, again, we'll just plug in our numbers here. So 1/2, our base is going to be 71, and our height is going to be 64. So we plug that into our calculator. 1/2, same, exactly as it's written, same thing. All right, and our area is going to be 2,272. So we'll plug that in. That's our area of the base. Now the height. All right, for our height, we have 64. All right, so now we want to go ahead and plug this into our calculator, exactly as it's written. Okay, so 1/3 when we put that in, it gives us a not super nice number, but it gives us 48,469. Oops. Oh my, 469.3 repeating. And then if we label that, it's going to be feet cubed, okay? Because it is volume. And that's all for this one.